My daughter indirectly tried to belittle her, tried to do everything. And the dominant culture likes her simply because she does a damn job. She doesn't have a smart mouth. She doesn't act ignorant. She's open minded. She'll do clay shooting, or paintball or something like that. When they tell her, or this individual tells her, black people don't do that, but she does it anyway. But yet and still, she's always finding a way to be angry and always attacking her. But then, you understand, I'm not understanding. And like I said, I'm not a woman. So I don't understand this because I've seen it in the military when I was active duty over and over and over again, where you have a black woman in a high position, but they're beating down another black woman that's really trying to move up and do what's right.
I can't identify with that, but I'm just saying maybe it's not even about your daughter. It's something about that woman that's broken inside. And whatever your daughter is doing is happening naturally and she can't measure up and that's killing her inside. You know, what's for you is gonna be for you no matter what, but that lady is broken. And she tried to pass or put her projections on other people while her verbally seeing it.
I want to add on to that and like coming, I guess from a guy's point of view, I love what Spontaneous Queen was talking about too, because a lot of internal or like trauma can definitely contribute to that. But I think one thing that we constantly ignore and don't address is I feel like a lot of that is due to culture. I mean, we constantly carry this bag of culture. Of course, we want to keep the traditions and all that much more, but not everything that's in this culture is actually positive. A lot of this stuff is still holding us centuries back and chained back to something that is way outdated. We are
Mhm.
not, we should not be moving as pretty much savages towards ourselves, or not even as civilians or people who can think with some intellect. We need to get past that. But when we constantly push that this is the norm, this is how you're supposed to act, this is how a black woman is supposed to act, this is how a black man is supposed to act. How the hell are we going to ever progress if we keep holding the same old shit over and over again?
And,
Now I
and,
understand you
and I
got to have
agree.
foundation, we have to get out of this, because kids are like sponges and we constantly think of like, why are we in this constant cycle that's constantly going over?
Mhm.
Because we keep reenacting the same thing. Now the kids may not say nothing, but they're smart. They pick up on our actions and how we treat each other, and then we get shocked on how or why our kids are quick off the mouth or disrespecting our parents or fighting among our friends. We doing the same thing. It's going
Mhm.
to take action more than just words to pretty much cause a change. We have to break that narrative.
Mm. Okay. Yeah, because when she sat me, we talked about it, and I'm like, there's almost a 20-something year gap between y'all. And the only thing that I can really say was, you have something she wants that she can't have. And it goes back to one of the two questions that that I brought up earlier. And that's the only thing I can say, because one, I'm not a woman. I can't think like a woman or nothing. No man can ever think like a woman. I don't care if the ones that want to think they're a woman by the way they dress and act, they are nowhere think like a woman, because DNA doesn't will dictate your ass is a man.
Hey, be careful, John Cena. You'll get canceled.
Well, they can kiss the 24th chapter of Bogo's ass. Get the fuck off. Because the
You
truth
saying
is
that
the
to the
truth.
white people?
The truth is the truth. You know, because but that's one of the things that bothers me is, what is the truth? Why black women are like that, and they so fucking angry all the damn time. And like I said, I'm not saying all of them, but I'm saying the
Well,
ones
let's
that
let's
are.
let's 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 run some fun. Let let's see, can we help? Let's see, can we help the poor black niggard woman? Okay, and maybe let's run some tests. Let's gameplay. Let's role play. Okay, since we have only one black female, because nothing get
Oh,
off.
so you
Let's
like
be
the role play, my brother, huh?
Yeah.
Ah, goddamn, y'all ain't got y'all are
I
wild.
said next time
Y'all are
when
wild.
I get married, I want a holy roly on a Sunday, and I want to freak through the week.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not even mad at you. Go ahead.
I'll be her Bible. And I would preach to her. Said the Lord.
Which book are we now? Don't even answer that. I'm not
The
going to
Book of Dick.
I don't know why the hell I even said that. I said that.
Now, let's examine this woman we have on the stand here. And I ain't doing it to hurt you. I'm doing it to help you. Can y'all hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
Not me. No, I'm
spontaneous. There's nothing more I can't hear.
Yeah, we can hear you.
She raised her hand. There's nothing more attractive to me than a good smelling, pretty, made up face woman.
Mm-hmm.
I can see the architectural structure of your lips.
Mm-hmm.
How God designed your lips and how he crafted your nose to sit not too far on the lip, but above it. So you can smell so you can smell the goodness of a man like me. He put your ears for
I knew he was gonna.
I knew he was going there.
I knew he was. I was like,
he put your ears to the left and to the right of your head, and he gave you two of them. One of them is, most people don't know this, is for bullshit.
Can I say something real quick, and I'll let you continue, Becca. But I think this is something that we all need to take in. I pay attention to details. Women have a voice. They have the right to express themselves in every way. Very powerful, beautiful. I mean, encouraging and much more. I can go on for days. But one thing that I noticed that Spontaneous is doing that I wish a lot of our other sisters would do is y'all have a voice. But one thing that she's doing right now is
she's a beautiful woman.
Yes, she is. But the thing I'm getting to is there's nothing wrong or nothing weak about just being quiet for a moment and listening. Because of what I noticed about this, and then what she's doing, and in our previous podcast,
she's
is the quickness of just listening to respond. You're not listening to understand. It's like
right
when we try to voice our opinion so that we can have an understanding of each other. What I'm noticing is that there's a quickness of just to respond. And I'm like, we're not going nowhere. You're just responding. You're not. You.
In other words,
you want it.
In other words, you're saying, like they say in the hood, in South Park, in Third Ward, and Sunnyside, you popping off by the damn mouth right now.
But if you notice her dignity, this woman has so much dignity. No, for real. You can go back and play many shows. She has so much damn dignity and sophistication.
She does.
All rolled up into one. We are talking. We are the dominant group of men. And she does the same thing. If you go back and look at stuff on every show, she waits her turn. And this is what she.
And there's nothing wrong or weak about that.
And this is what she does.
Because she's listening and she analyzing what's being said before she
responds.
And she's not a typewriter.
and this is the common response that we're getting from I'm not going to be completely honest, majority. The very few like this, we can actually have a good conversation, an intellectual conversation. But most of them, especially, I hate to say it. No, I don't hate to say it. I'm going to be fucking honest. Especially those who are in higher, career paths and much more, are quick to yap off the mouth, just respond. And I'm like, you are the person in a higher position of all people. you should be the one to show an example how to actually hold yourself as a woman and just listen and show your intellect to respond, listen to understand and then respond. Because when you just yap at the mouth, you're showing them more of a childish response than anything. And then what makes it so bad is that
So
is
Chris,
a popular thing that's going on.
Chris, based on what you said, Chris, you just gave the keys to the player who.
Yeah, you did.
Because it's this. Women, Chris just gave y'all some very important nuggets. Very important.
And can I respond to that?
Go ahead.
Listen.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you something. I'm a scholar. I learn different sides of play. I learn from my mistakes as well, but I take great knowledge and courage, and I love understanding the opposite sex. You understand? And I know that it's not a competition when it comes between me and you. I'd rather understand to get to know you. So whenever I have a conversation, I know how to play my role when it comes down to who you are as an individual. You understand? Because somebody say, "Oh, you this businesswoman, you this." I know how to be both. You understand? Because a lot of people don't know how to take their shoes off and just be a woman. Yeah, I had to play that part, right? The survival mode or whatever. And people always say, "I'm a single mother. I'm this. I was raised this. I was that too," right? But whenever you get to know your craft and you get to know yourself as a woman, you become richer. It's not about the money, right? You become richer of who you are. And who I attract to me is wealth. I'm not going to attract anybody to me. You understand? A lot of people are not going to approach me how they're going to approach other people. A lot of people talk to me and say, "Oh, it's easy to talk to you because I'm listening. I'm not judging. I'm listening. I really want to understand you."
And
so that's why I crave it. I crave understanding the man. And it's not a competition between you and I.
hey, look, I'm gonna go ahead and just gonna look that she's already marriage material very very soon. But let me go. Hey, look, but let me go and say this now. I know I'm being transparent, but I'm using this as a learning lesson. One thing that ruined my whole engagement is that one thing, because I do respect the woman who was once before I even got into the picture, who was independent, doing things on her own. But when you have a person that's trying, no, I just said like she was independent, she's doing things on her own, she was used to that. But when another person, independent. When she, but when you ain't got no damn sense. But when a person tries to come into you, when a person tries to come into union so y'all can both grow together, that mindset has to shift and change. Y'all are working together to form something new.
Right.
And one thing that ruined that is she couldn't shift out of the mindset. When I was trying to say like, I'm here for you, in her mind, it was like, I'm doing this all by myself. You will never form a union like y'all are supposed to be if one partner is like that. Y'all both have to be into listen to understand each other and then see how y'all can grow each other, but thinking that y'all not just to attack.
Okay.
Looks like these men don't listen to respond either.
So I can say this. Can I say one thing?
What's that?
Did you invite any other women on the show?
I did.
I wish she was on the show because I know
the information was sent.
Yeah,
to the individual,
to Spontaneous.
Yes, I did.
And I'm not trying to be comical. Listen, and Chris and Jasheen will agree. When I see a woman like you, okay, I don't see all your body parts.
That's true.
Okay.
I think you need to repeat that again.
Let me just say this. As many times she speaks and she waxes eloquent.
She does.
Very eloquent. And I'm serious about this. Please don't take this for granted, please. She is a woman that will submit to a man even if it ain't her man. I know this.
Mm-hmm.
She is a woman that's created her own space.
Yeah.
So
And
when a
comfortable.
Negro come in and he ain't right, he don't fit in that space.
Yep.
Watch me. She already knows how to respect and honor kings.
Mm-hmm.
But she needs somebody who understands you may be a little king, Pookie.
Pookie.
But I am.
Oh man, the Pookie took me out.
And you are not doing, if we get the cameras in our face, we could do what the rest, and I'm going to show a video, just bear with me. And I do not endorse this. Trinica Renee, she is beautiful. Yes. Hey, I don't know. I think that's my kin people. I got so many kin folks. And I'm getting old, and I think the Mitchell's sitting in. I got some money. Y'all better call me and let me put it in your name. but
get
look,
him.
This
Get
is
him.
the kind of crap we get to endorse as a woman. This ain't no woman. Look. It just popped up. Watch, just watch. A snake. Hold on. She's a piece of trash.
Mm-hmm.
She's a piece of trash. And help me understand this here. Spontaneous.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody say, "Oh my God, yeah, she look good. She look good." It's like me. I ain't supposed to have cake because it run the blood sugar up. But every now and then, I don't mind. It's worth it.
I will say she looks good too. I'm going.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm sad that that's all we got to offer is us shaking our ass in the camera and on TikTok, and we won't shake. Now, my cousin who's on here, two of my cousins, they moving fast. Why that thing do that, man? What y'all slow it down? Come on.
You all right? You got to slow
cousin
down, boy.
She is so beautiful. I love my family. I got nothing but good looking people in my family. But here's the issue is this. Here's the issue. You find women like Megan are nothing more than a street level hoe.
All right, so let me go and pitch in.
No, man, no, you don't pick up nothing.
No,
now your family member stated
I'm
this.
A freak.
That is not. She educated. She has a bachelor's degree.
I was about to get on to that too.
Which she does, and she from Houston. Which yes, that's right. But
she's
as what we also can say is this.
And I know
when you look at football players make millions of dollars, right?
Mm-hmm.
But are they still
what you
slaves?
bringing in the football player?
Because I'm bringing this point. No. I'm bringing this point. Wait, hold on.
I need to put my point in.
If the football players making millions of dollars like Megan, right?
Yep.
Are they still not slaves? Yes or no?
Yes, they're slaves to the
white
man
so
system.
Even though she has an education and a degree, but she's shaking her ass, isn't that still the same type of concept?
No.
Let me pitch in real quick.
Listen to me, man.
Hey, Becky, let me get pitch in real quick. So I think what's going on is, of course, they made the argument that she has She got a bachelor's, which she achieved. I give her
I
commend for
don't
that.
believe she got
But
one. I
this
believe they
Baker,
gave it
let
to
me
her
go and get my
because
time.
she's
You spoke
bad.
earlier. Let's be cold. All right, look. The thing is, the industry, and I made this comment so many times in the past episode. And I wish people would like catch it. When you have music, which we know in our culture and to us is very highly influential, Megan at times, and let's not lie, have to make music that sells record. Do I actually commend every action that she does? No. But does it sell? Yes. And it kind of makes this controversial kind of thing going on. It's like, yes, she looks good, but what's going to sell records? And I think that's caused a lot of conflict among herself. And with that, I wish there would be more of an advertisement of women that don't just shake their ass, but at the same time, it's controversial because if she doesn't portray or put that music out that shows, the body parts or showcases, let's say what the mainstream wants, her sales and stuff is going to drop. Now, I wish we had more, let's say, black-owned producers who would be like, F that. We're going to go against the mainstream and we're going to produce actual classic music,
Well,
which a lot of people are afraid to do.
Well, technically, we have blacks that have the capability of doing it, but they
Capability,
won't. But at the same time, is she not? To me, it's still saying the concept is that it's still in a different form of slavery.
Chris,
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
I'm saying in another way. That's why I said like we need to break out of that and do our own thing because we're stuck in the mainstream.
Than the typical woman at Onyx.
That's what I said. The mainstream. That's why I said we got to get some people who are bold enough and say, F that bullshit. Let's go ahead and make some meaningful music. And regardless, and if we fight through this in due time, we're going to get the stuff that actually has some strong meaning and kill that stereotype. But a lot of people, even the people at the top, are afraid to do that because they're going to see their profits drop.
Well, someone said something. I understand that, and the Jews do own it. It's the way the Jews work. Anything that make money, Jews loves. Okay, baby? Mm-hmm. I get you, cousin. Jews love to make money. Jews are involved in dope business.
Mm-hmm. And there are mafia in the Jewish community.
We're trying to talk about stigma in the black community with the black women. And I said I was trying to celebrate my sister here tonight. Look at her. Them lips.
Hips and fingertips. I know that's where you were going.
Yeah, we better go.
The hips.
Donna Baker, calm down now. Don't get too happy over that.
What? She don't ask for nothing. What? She's always serving. She's never. She's giving.
She always serving and she always giving. I agree.
Always smiling.
We know she's very
material. She got more degrees in business than a thermometer.
I do.
And she's smart. And I asked to be a. Would you come counsel me tonight?
Hell no.
All right, so let me say.
Let me handle this here, Doc. Let's
go handle that, but I want to put an important point in there too.
Let's
in a minute.
Go ahead. Why you wouldn't come over here and handle me?
Oh hell nah. Now I need to make me fun. You going way left on this one.
Well, you don't know. She could have been here already. I'm just
all right.
Don't make me tell all. Do a tell all.
All right, so all right, so let me make this too, and I'll phrase like this. Now we know all this goes on, the control and pop on and much more, but let's be honest, y'all, unreal. You can't get mad. You can't get mad at a person who pretty much studies and learns the game, and then if they pretty much use it to get themselves into a position to make major profits. Now this has been put into like a lot of different books and much more, but I'm just saying like. When you have someone of high influence like in music like this and much more, sometimes they play the cards or the roles to get themselves out of the struggle or out of a position that has been traumatized them for centuries. And this kind of rolls back into like the Angry Black, because let's not lie, our sisters have been suffering for so long. And they got to the point like, let me strategically try to find a way to get out of this bullshit and try to get something that's even better. So you have those stories where a woman has pretty much said, okay, I'm just going to find my way in, do what I need to do to get ahead, but I'm still smart. I'm playing the role like they think I am. I'm basically acting like I don't know what's going on. But inside their mind, they're like, I'm just playing my part until I get where I need to be. And then when I get the funds or whatever position, then I pretty much, if they choose to, spring free. Because in this world of life, a lot of times you do got to play the mind games. You got to pretty much not to always tell your right or left hand when you're making moves. And while you're doing that, not everybody's going to understand.
So Chris, what they're saying, so we can stay on topic.
I believe that was on topic because
it's extremely on topic. I pose a question to Spontaneous is because you're bold, brash, and beautiful to be on here. What makes the black woman so angry?
Somebody says it's a learned behavior.
It's a learned behavior, and you decide to do that. That's a choice. We already talked about earlier that we can't blame other people for our triggers. We can't blame the predominant culture. We can't blame this. This is a choice now. It's beyond a cycle, beyond a pattern. This is your way of living. This is a lifestyle for you now. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I don't even want to be around those people that's angry, negative. And like what Chris was saying, that's the same exact thing that Cardi B was saying. When she made this type of love song or this type of song, her ratings were down. People didn't want to hear that. Then she went back to talking about her private parts and all that kind of stuff. And guess what? Everything went right up the roof. The same thing with Megan Thee Stallion.
Why is that? Women need to. You would think that.
Bacon, let's be real. We love women with curves and black sisters and showing their ass. I mean, I'm gonna be complete straightforward.
That's the truth.
And that's what sells.
Yeah. And all that kind of stuff. You like that.
That is this. Guys love that. Hell, if that was the case, strip clubs wouldn't be making as much profit as it was.
That you should have said something. You the host, sir. You the host. That was a comment said something.
Well, see, y'all was talking and stuff.
But you should be reading while we talking.
How am I reading while you talking?
No, you should.
And then nobody ain't gonna be listening. We just said that earlier. Ain't nobody gonna be listening.
No, but there was a comment. Trinika, make that comment again because it was a good one. I didn't have on my government official glasses.
Women need to what? Decenter men. That's the real thing. And then her response was period. And then she put center
what
men.
does this center men mean? I went to Kashmir.
I wish I could get.
And the point
I'm so glad she said that. I'm so glad she said that.
I went to Kashmir. $1 trillion industry. I don't know that. What does that mean? The porn industry is a trick. I'm in that business there. Now you're talking.
Go figure. Oh, now you get loud. Shit. I knew it.
Oh, suck it now. Oh, suck it now. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Okay, I'm gonna say something bold, and I highly doubt. Well, you know what? Hell, you never know. If we really want to change this narrative, us as men, we have to pretty much show that we respect and want women for more than just this physical features. When we show that, I believe women will change naturally in due time. And be like, let me stop doing this. It's no longer getting attention. It's no longer selling. Let me go ahead and respect myself as an individual. But right now. Hell no, that's not going on. Well, we're pretty much, I'm saying is, and what majority guys are saying, like, I want to see that ass, titties, and much more. That's what sells, and that gets the attention. Well, I know it's blunt, but
I understand that, but I think I have a different view. Maybe it's the old view. But my view is
spontaneous.
If the women get themselves together, then the men would get themselves together, because the women, especially, and I'm talking about black women, have always been the backbone.
Oh, hell no, baby, chill.
I'm getting hot here. I'm gonna take a moment.
Well,
who you name the industry?
Always been the backbone for black men, and to get us let's to be real, to get black men to act right, it's always been the black woman. So if the black woman is the backbone and always been there for us and got us straight and picked us up, dust us off, and all of that, if they are not together, then how can we as men get right? Because we technically have to
You missed
depend upon
something.
them.
You misquoted. You misquoted something. Let me help you here. First of all, you got two pieces of truth running together. Now, I
love that
can't
statement.
read it, man.
I was about to hit on that.
Well, you was about to say something.
Read it.
Okay, it says it's meant to stop making men the center of their existence. Not saying that men aren't important, but women should be focused on building themselves, love themselves, and stop letting relationship define.
All right, so I have to say.
So why can't the man take the lead?
Look, I gotta say something on this one. I actually love that.
Let me do like I do in church.
I have to say something on this one.
That's the benediction.
Look, I have to. Look, I've been thinking this for years. So I think like if men and women work and build themselves and pretty much heal themselves and love themselves, naturally we can get to where we need to go.
I agree.
Because we have control of ourselves. If men take the accountability and start healing ourselves, loving ourselves as we should become the leaders that we should. If women do the same thing, take accountability, loving themselves, as wise and beautiful they are, I think naturally we will go into the direction that we need to and stop. And I love that statement. Stop the fight. I hate how the fucking society pushes narrative that we are defined by relationship. That is some bullshit. I will say that again. That's some fucking bullshit.
Well, here it has someone says, as men, you're the leader. Don't make me responsible for your foolishness behavior. Don't depend on me.
I agree with that too. That's why I said like
be both. Way to get burnt out.
That is true.
Wait.
That's my saying. Both have to hold themselves each other accountability and learn and grow.
What happens when we're denied our position to be men?
Then don't fuck around with her.
Hold on one second.
That's the wrong one.
Wait.
My bad.
Because what she said is true. And I think that every woman, especially woman of culture, wants to be led and protected, and they want to be covered. She don't want to come home at night, walk to the door, electronic key, pop the door, and hit that switch that's right at the door, turn the lights on, and nothing happened. We have to be responsible and accountable to our women. But on the other hand, women, you got to bring something to the table, and that's where I never get to.
And that's the part. And that's the part right there.
Bringing to the table a set of titties and ass.
I said that a couple of days ago. I definitely said that.
And the man will obey.
Hell yeah.
People texting me.
That shit gets old real quick.
When I'm on the doggone live. Your mama's crazy. Okay, your grandmother's crazy. And hold on, let me handle this. All your whole family's retarded.
Now you got somebody here that says a woman trusts a man to take the lead, and she will then let her guard down and fall into
She don't need to let her guard down, and he don't need to take the lead. He ought to be in the lead, and that's the problem. See, the problem with relationship. Let me help these people, Joshie.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go ahead and handle it right now.
If I'm the co-host, that means we co-host.
Go ahead and handle it.
We co-host. We co-host. The women don't mind stepping back. The women don't mind dialing it back. The women don't mind bowing their head. Bow, 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 bow.
I'm listening to Sexy Red.
Yeah, let me Sexy Red.
Well, I don't know.
I can't stand that. I can't stand that. I can't.
I don't like it.
Hell no.
But on the other hand,
hell no.
is you men need to stand up and be a man in your house. You bold on your job, but weak in your house. And black women are unprotected. Black women are unserved. Black women are loved in the moment. And we buy the records, we buy the CDs, and we listen to the song. Oh, it's the good vibe. Come on, bitches. And I ain't no cussing type. Bitches. Got them draws. I'll let him nut in my throat, and then
that's sexy red. That's sexy red. That's definitely sexy red. That's sexy red.
Plan B ain't nothing. I'll let him get in my guts, nut in my throat.
Let me feel it in the stomach and all that other stuff.
Feel it in my stomach, nut in my throat, nut in my throat. I swallowed his kid. I swallowed 10 of them.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, did you want us to come there and respect you?
Hell no, I'm not
As
respecting
a
that shit.
genuine, real
Fuck
deal
no.
woman.
Hell no, I'm not respecting that shit.
Unless
Fuck no.
I'm doing all the Plan B stuff and letting my throat, that's all right. But every time
She's hard, but I don't respect her as a woman. Like, she makes hard music, but as a woman, no. Fuck
you
no.
might well run around there. Sexy Red is hard.
Yeah,
Sexy Red.
You should check out some of the shit that she tweets.
Let me answer this.
It's basically like,
Sexy
man, hell
Red
no.
can come visit me.
Of course, the
in
point
my
is.
palace, but she gonna have to go at night.
She got to creep out in the back door or through the
No,
window
ain't
at
no
night.
back door.
You know she's not going out quietly.
Wait, what? Josh Kim, you been here. You see my security team.
Oh,
She come here. She come through the front door. She gonna leave out through the front door. She can entertain and go.
You invite Jezebel over there?
And she can swallow some. She can swallow some generations.
Oh shit! I'm too done. He didn't say kids. He said generation.
Generations.
I'm too fucking done. He said generation. Shit. Drop the mic, baby. Goddamn.
Oh man.
Holy shit. Damn.
Oh man. But yeah, all
Some
things.
new views say funny stuff. No, this is some freaky stuff tonight.
Goddamn. I'm just so
You
glad
can't condemn or consume thought. Is hyper. No. What we're saying is listen, people. Seriously, understand this. Okay, I'm looking at two different cameras. I hope y'all can see. Understand this. I know America does what America does to get paid.
Yep.
You get it?
Mm-hmm.
And when America gets the money, she don't care if you call your own culture of people bitches and hoes if it's paying bills. Let me talk for a minute. I'm a preacher. She will deny education, salvation, and redemption. Okay? If it pays bills. And if you're an influencer, and whether you're an influencer and you have a dominant of people, tons of people following you just because of you. And I get it. The Megan Stallion and the Cardi B's and the ugly, to me, they sour puss.
I don't even listen to them.
I wouldn't put a water hose in them.
Yeah, as soon as they come on,
you say they sour puss. Okay. Well, the last part, it probably is. The puss is probably sour.
I run a water hose in
them.
I'll tell you women this, and this is the truth. And I do nothing for clickbait. And a lot of people have saw on TikTok and someone told me on Instagram, they got saw on Instagram, one of y'all videos got 9,000. And I said, I don't know nothing about all that because once I'm done. But they said I said something. I don't know what I say. I say everything.
I hear it,
I'm gonna say this to you, women. Understand this, women. Take this home. When a man gets ready to settle his tail down, he ain't going to the streets for no wife.
Nope.
Fuck no.
That
streets
is
is where it needs to-
extremely true.
Let's keep
He's
that
gonna
shit on.
look for the closest thing he can.
Hey, just send my guy
to
something
a
to top two when
woman.
he get done.
And it ain't about no kid. She can have 12 kids and the grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
But if he loves you, he gonna love all of them.
All right, so
And he'll build and he'll plan and he'll manipulate. Let me give you the story. You know, I like to tell a story. My older sister is one of the baddest women in town. She's 70 plus. I don't put my family out here. She's 70 plus. She came to my house and I said, I'm tired of these ants. I'm sick of these ants in my yard and I'm sick and tired. I'm about to blow everything up. She said to me, why you do that? It's just simple.
Oh, no, you know that's
the hell
cold.
with
Whoa,
a
whoa, whoa,
man.
that's cold.
Hell no, I gotta
Keep
speak
it on
on
here.
this.
Keep it on
Hell
here.
no.
But when a man comes down, you gotta wait till his balls touch the toilet.
Hell no.
In a wheelchair.
She said to me, she said, you don't need to do that.
Hell no. Because hell, sometimes you
And
gotta
the next one is like, I guess because I don't care about getting married, I could care less. I never center what men think.
Hey,
Sorry.
look, yes,
I'll read that again. My government
Well,
glasses.
I need to say something too. Now, I know people, someone were like defending
Tanika
sex
said-
red and all that, and the music and all that right now. But here's one thing that pisses me off.
No,
No, hold on, Bacon.
Care
Now,
about being married.
I don't. No, you ain't let me finish. One thing that pisses me off though is like they defend sex red, but when I hear a fucking 13-year-old or 11-year-old or 9-year-old, 8-year-old repeating the lyrics, and then they want to wear that skinny ass shit, I'm like, this is the bullshit that pisses me off, because now you letting pedophiles see this damn shit, and now you pretty much inviting that behavior, and then you wonder why they get pregnant at early age. That shit right there, I will not. I will look, and that shit right there will piss me the fuck off every goddamn time. I have no apology for that. That shit pisses me. I don't give a damn.
Channel.
I don't give a damn right now, because it's something that needs to be heard and said right now. That right. No, I don't give a damn. That needs to be said, because what we're pretty much is sponging and teaching these kids that it's okay to pretty much act in that behavior at a very young age, and then they wonder why they get put in sex trafficking and acting like this and much more. That's what pisses me off when you have other artists like that influence little kids like that.
I'm reading a comment. See how much stuff I get. Tanika put up a comment, and they want to answer to it. Is that she ain't focused on getting married. Now, I know her, and I can understand probably why. One is she got too much money, and she don't need the nigga, and she don't need to waste time for the nigga with some bullshit.
You talking about me?
I'm just saying. She said it. She may have to explain that one. Now, Miss Assyrian, spontaneous. When my birthday present.
Damn, did you catch the mention of your damn wait a minute. Did you just look?
I'm weak.
Oh, God.
I'm weak. I'm weak.
Wow.
I'm strong.
Wow. All right.
Angry. I need an angry black woman tonight.
Oh.
I can't find her.
Make it and turn heel on us. God damn. We ain't got no damn sense. Y'all funny.
Oh man.
Angry black woman. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want no more titles with this. I'm sick of that, because the black women ran black men off years ago.
Oh man.
I'm gonna get me a good old Kino Irish Spaniel.
Okay.
Call me. Read. Can people get me sex and red? Plan B. I'ma let it nut in my mouth. I'ma let my mouth in my throat. I ain't plan B. It don't work.
What somebody said is that Get you whoever makes you happy.
Plan B don't work for me. I'm gonna let him nothing.
I swear to God, I bet not see no damn video titled Master. No, let me say Daddy Baker coming soon. I'm about to be like, oh hell no. Hell no. I'm gonna call you so fast.
That's the thumbnail. No,
I do this here.
You're gonna get a lot of views.
I slap on the throat.
Keep all canes away from this man.
Oh man.
All objects.
All canes.
Oh man.
No.
Listen, it's been great. Listen, it's been great.
Yeah, it has.
I know we got to get out in the trenches. Black women.
Make your booties.
Oh hell no!
I know you made Baker sit up on this one. Next thing you know, we're gonna keep this damn crap up. Going on. You're gonna see.
You said no.
We're gonna have a commercial that comes.
Foul.
Next thing you know, you see sponsored by Viagra. I'm like, what the hell? Look at what you did, Baker.
Bluetooth.
I got some stuff. I was at a party. They were grabbing on my shirt.
He's trying to be the next Playboy Mansion. He's trying to.
Yeah. You know that's how that's going.
They were grabbing
on
my
stuff
shirt.
too much now.
They were
Oh
grabbing
God.
on my shirt.
Yeah, he be on TikTok studying it. He be researching.
You know what? Baker, you probably go viral for this.
They were grabbing on my zipper.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Baker would probably go viral if he pushed this kind of material. He'll call himself Daddy Baker.
Let's go ahead and try to make that money then. Let's go ahead and try to make that money.
Follow me on TikTok, Daddy Baker.
They're gonna have our own thing.
Oh my God.
Oh man. So this is
sleep at night. I went to a party at one of my niece's house. I had some videos, and these young people up there dancing, and I danced contest with my cousin nephew. Put him in shine. And I think I sent it to you, Joshine. I sent something to you, Joshine.
If you was on a poll,
And
no,
then
you ain't sitting nothing
the
like that,
song-
brother. It got quick deleted.
It was like, nah, player. I didn't see that video.
They grabbing on my shirt. And spontaneous, they was grabbing on my shirt.
Butter Baker.
Then they started grabbing on my zipper.
Hell no.
They started grabbing on my zipper.
Hell no.
And I started letting the zipper out.
Oh shit, no.
Oh man.
Sorry, you angry black women. We're trying to help y'all. It's not much we can do. You just gonna have to stay angry while us black men laugh. We laughing while you going through your trauma. Okay? We laughing while you crying over nothing. Milk spill, get a slice of bread, take it up, and throw it in the trash, or get a straw. Hello? Quit crying. Move in silence. Make your life work. Not one black woman listening or any person on here needs another individual to survive. We got the main character that makes us survive. God. When you see somebody crying and one tear is falling from the left eye, it's really a tear of happiness. Mm-hmm. Hello?
That's true.
Get yourself together. Pull yourself up by your bootstrap. Quit waiting on some Johnny come lonely, some man will come along, riding on a white horse and gonna save you.
That damn princess.
It ain't gonna happen.
Fantasy story tale.
It's a fantasy. It ain't
That's not realistic.
The white woman, when she married a rich white man, here's what she do. She realized she married a rich white man, and guess what she does? She shut her mouth. Well, something wrong if you cry from both eyes. There's a neurological effect. The
Oh
left
Lord,
eye.
Hell.
does a
Yeah, don't let
does
me
a
get
glass eye
intellectual.
cry?
And if you want to know something about the real men, Ray, is this
You better say
real
something
men?
stupid. Watch.
We do this.
Watch.
We cry in darkness. I walk every day. And when I walk, I put my earplug in my ear when I'm on the track because everybody in the community know me. I don't want to talk.
That made me think of something that I think I
I
need to bring up.
cry when I'm walking. And Lord, let it rain because can't nobody see me crying when it's raining.
That's
You know
I
what?
want to close with this. And
I
I'll
don't-
let you have it, Chris, is this.
Yeah.
Black women, you're the strong black woman. Okay? You have genes that other cultures don't have. You have the ability. You've always had to fight for education. You had to fight for salvation. You had to fight for freedom. You had to fight to get this. You had to fight to get that. And I understand protecting your territory. But every now and then, there's some good black men that need to piss in your property.
Hell no.
All right, so let me just give you hell. All right. So let me make my point. So I was listening to Beck what he was talking about, and it made me. And this is going to extend a little bit, but I think it actually needs to be part of the conversation as well, because he said like we cry in the darkness. I think there is something very wrong when we can't even shed our emotion or cry to what we call our women. Like if I can't show my emotion or my vulnerability to my wife that I'm supposed to be in union with, that's a serious issue. We have been trained for so long to pretty much show no emotions, and then we react and explode because we have no one that we trust enough to share or cater to. And if we can get to the point and pretty much kill this narrative of the angry black woman, and to the point where us men can trust our wife or our partner, we know who we're supposed to be with, to show that vulnerability, I feel like we have made a tremendous amount of progression, because too many times we think it's normal for us to not show no emotion, and then we wonder why we lash out in destructive ways or even chastise our women, because we honestly can't even trust to show our vulnerability to the one we have in our own household.
Well, we have someone that says, "Well, that's on you."
And that's good. Choose wisely. I like
I mean,
now the
I
last
agree.
part, yeah, I agree with that. But also, I think what
Shanika said, choose wisely. Listen to that.
But
And I agree with that too. Choose wisely.
I agree, but I think what some females don't understand about men, because let's just face it, some females think they can think like a man or know
Hell
what
no,
a
you
man
can't.
feels.
And stop doing that bullshit.
Is the fact that when growing up as a boy to become a man, in most cases, you hear other women saying certain things about how a man's supposed to be, how a man is supposed to carry himself. They don't cry. We want a man like this. And so that also plays into the fact of how we view or we think we should be growing up
Spontaneous, do you have any chicken and waffles at your house?
This guy right here.
until there's something that comes along or someone comes along and says, no, that's not right. But until then, that's the seed that's being planted.
And I want to add on this, like, if your man actually trusts to show that vulnerability to you, that shows that he is trusting your ass like on a whole nother level. And trust me, it's hard as hell for us to go to that point. But if we get to that point where we're like that, don't abuse the bull. Don't abuse it, because that's what turns into bitterness and much more. Like, we have to get past all the trauma of the angry black man, the angry black woman, and get to that trust. Because let's be honest.
Okay, one listener say that goes back to slavery, what you saying.
Right.
Yeah, but it comes down, that too. But we have to learn how to trust each other and choose the right one. That is a big thing I do.
Well, and then one said, take accountability.
Right.
We've been saying that on many episodes. We said that on previous episodes as well. Take accountability, choose wisely. And when a person trusts you, men and women, when y'all come together, don't abuse it. Because that's a rare match that is hard to find. and don't make the other person bitter by pretty much fucking it up. Please don't.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I have to.
women are more
Now,
than
now,
nurturers
this part.
nowadays.
Now, this last statement, about men fathers promote toughness to their sons, women do more nurturing. I have to agree to disagree, because as an individual, my father wasn't around, but the toughness came from my mother. The
Same
nurturing
here.
I got from my grandmother. So
Same
I
here.
didn't get that from my mother. You
I
know what
came.
I'm saying?
I came from the same background too.
So
Me too. Well, I come from a background.
I
and
have
my
to agree
background
to
is
disagree
is that I
on
feel
that.
as a black man that I have been deprived. And spontaneous is where you can come in and chime in and help me. Is that we were so poor we couldn't pay attention, and all I knew we would go get the jugs of milk with vitamin D in it. It wasn't no titty sucking.
I don't remember that story.
Yeah, that was milk. Yeah, you the milk. I
Baker's
didn't get to
mind
sucking
has
no titties and stuff.
has left the building. Baker's mind has left the building. Do you even know where you at, Baker?
You got something to say when you go left.
Baker, you know where you at, man?
Look at your pretty
man.
hands. Look like you can make some
Oh,
biscuits.
God.
Can you make biscuits?
From scratch.
Oh,
Spontaneous? Can you make some
Why did you
biscuits?
tell that to Baker? I love you can do. I mean, I love that. But why you tell that to Baker? Because now his imagination is about to go whoop.
I'm telling you, I got an article I got to write for an attorney friend of mine for Monday. If I don't do it tomorrow, I ain't gonna get it. If I don't do it tonight, it won't happen because I'm going to an event. But can you make some homemade biscuits?
Wait, hold up. Someone put on here, we attempted the role of the father. Luckily, you had two women with stern personalities. Well, let's put it this way. Only one had the stern personality and had the nurturing. That was the grandmother. I'll put it that way. That was it.
That wisdom.
That was it. And dropped the mic. Everybody got quiet.
Pretty much, man. That's that wisdom. I'm like,
it was only the grandmother I got it from. I didn't get it.
That's
from
that
no
old
other place.
school loving. That's that old school loving.
Yep. That's it.
You gonna make me do a freestyle? Nah, I ain't gonna do it until I'm for the stage.
That was it.
What's the freestyle name gonna be? Biscuits.
Come on. Biscuits in the kitchen.
Hell no. Nah. That was not the direction. Hell no. Hell no.
Spontaneous man rise without any yeast.
That's definitely not my style or
before
my words. Hell
we close out, let's go on here, Chris.
Biscuits
Give us something,
biscuits,
Chris.
And when the biscuits
close
rise,
if Becky would hush,
I rise too. I rise too. I rise when the biscuits rise.
Oh my God! Since you put me on the, are you done, Baker? I
yes, sir. I still rise.
Well, let me. All right, I'll spit a little something real quick. Let me go back to the roots of something of my grandmother. My love of unconditional love that grows through seasons and so much more. Anger is not the solution. It is something that needs to be overhanded and toppled over. Understand that love is pure in so many words, something of the Christ-like. But together we must learn that love is not just weakness, but powerful in so many ways and scriptures and to culture, something to be blessing of something of a new. Let us use love and union to progress as a family, to nurture the future generations. Let this be the season of a new and understand that love is a tool and opening of something that to be beautiful and not just defined by words, by legacy and transparency. Defeat anger with love. Peace.
All right. Well, you heard it from Chris. But before we roll on out of here, spontaneous. Before I address this last statement, I want you to tell folks how they can reach out to you.
All righty. You can find me on all platforms at spontaneousqueen.com. And if you go to any link in the bio, go ahead and download the free goddess quiz so you can identify where you
The
stand
free
with
who?
yourself. The free goddess quiz.
Queer.
Quiz. You know when you heard it the first time.
Get
It's
I
him.
can't.
Just say get him. Just say get him.
You scared me, girl.
Oh, hell no.
So go to spontaneousqueen.com
I like a little
at
freakiness,
all
but I didn't
platforms
know
and
where you were
find me.
going.
All right, Chris, let them know where they can reach you.
All right, you can find me on my social media, as you can see right here at the bottom. Yep, on Point Direct at C Holmes on Twitter and Instagram, or you can go to my YouTube page at Soul Production, and I have my podcast, Next Level Thinking, with all inspirational and much more. Or we can go to the Raw one, which is Street Topics, where we talk like trash and raw and unfiltered things like that. Also, last little drop too. Make sure you support which would be my 8th book. This right here that I'm co-author with the great guy Chip Baker. I'm this book with so many other great contributors who have shared their stories. This comes from media people, business people, coaches, teachers, all around. So let's lay the impact of the influence. You can just pretty much follow me on social media and DM me, tweet, whatever, and get the information in. But that's where you can find me. And lastly, on my website at soulproduction.biz.
All right. Well, before we go, I'm going to address this one statement that was made. Doing the best when it was, I guess we was talking, the statement that I was made. Grandmother, the nurturing, the stern, taught spirituality, but the mother, no. Mental abusive. That's why I said the grandmother. That's what I've learned. So there was no balance on that side. So this is your boy, the J, double SIEM, Jasim. Hey, we're gonna see you on the next episode that's gonna talk about the destruction.
And make sure, Mr. Producer, you talk like an auctioneer so fast. We've got some other people from the dominant culture media that's going to be on the show. We've had a gentleman from CNN who's raging to get back. And I talked with his mom today. He's written several books. You saw the commercial. The man he's a Harvard graduate. He teaches at Harvard. He's an intellectual. He has his point of view on politics, and I have mine. We do not marry the same view, but we are good friends, okay? I want y'all to understand that. He don't agree with me. I don't agree with him. But we come together to bring points of views to the community to make the community rattle, shake the change. He's a complete Democrat, more so he calls himself a progressive. Please do me a favor, if you don't mind. Do me a favor. Go online. And when you do this and you buy this book, you heard about him in the trenches to help us out. The book is phenomenal. I don't endorse many. And it's not like a book you think you have. It ain't just another book, okay? It's more of a book with titles. And this gentleman sat at the table in the White House. He was, I could be, fact check me. He was on the Clinton White House administrator. But the way he underlined this, I use this here as a book that make me sound like I'm that intellectual, handsome black man that I am. Go buy it. Go to Instagram and say, hey, we heard about you on In the Trenches, Donald Baker. And this is the one you want, this one. Why does everything have to be about race? And he is extremely, very important. I was messing with him, guys, and we're going to close. I was messing with him. He was live on CNN. And while he's live, I'm at my desk working. I'm texting him while he's live on CNN. Then he gets off. Then the other day he was on The View. And he brings a lot of value and understanding to our community. We want to support our own. Listen, I don't have to totally agree with you to support you. Okay? Every lie has a little grain of truth. Every truth has a little grain of lie.
Mm-hmm.
So the majority, and I vetted him, he's an intellectual. You know, ain't many of y'all waking up going teaching at Harvard.
True.
Just to for him to come on our show, this one, In the Trenches, was a 6-month deal. We had to wait. And he told me straight up, Donald, you're going to have to wait and go through the publicists. I don't want to go through no publicists. I know your family. And me and him become the best of friends. You guys follow CNN. I don't endorse it. I'm a Fox man. But he's always on, and he's there, and he's spitting out some truth. And he's going to be in Houston doing a big project. And we're not going to let the wannabes, but we're going to let those like Spontaneous, like Chris, and the other guests that's on be at this event that he's going to be doing here coming up. And I'll know more information as I'm given the liberty to speak about it. But there's a famous person live here in town. They're going to be doing something with them. And it's going to be epic. Okay? The local media can't even get reservations. But we do in the trenches because we nickels.
That's right.
Seriously. Thank you guys. It's been great as always. And all the birthday wishes and coochie and stuff. You know, that I wish we can get. I don't know what I want now. And I just want something. I mean, I know the children ain't. If I could just pray for one titty tonight, it'd be a blessing.
How you want to pray? In the show.
Hey,
in the show. In the show.
Your boy. Hey, we will see you at the next episode. Peace out.
You've been listening to In the Trenches. Real, raw, plain speak without all the political correctness. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Make sure to like, rate, and review. And we'll be back soon. But in the meantime, reach out to TS&F Consultant and Management on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So long for now from In the Trenches.